Hey there, retro game fans. Today we're going to play a little bit of Wizard of Wor. This is a brand new ColecoVision homebrew brought to us by Team Pixel Boy, and it is fantastic. If you remember the classic arcade game from the early 80s, this is it. This is the real deal, legit with sound effects, voice, everything you remember about the arcade game. So let's open the box and give it a play. Ready? Wizard of Wor. All right, so here we have the box for Wizard of Wor. Now this comes from Team Pixel Boy, and these guys have been responsible for other great ColecoVision arcade ports such as Super Pac-Man, Rally X, and Mappy. All of these were not original games that were on the ColecoVision, but thanks to Team Pixel Boy, we now have these great arcade conversions, and they really are fantastic. So here, let's take a look at Wizard of Wor. Now, this one was built from the ground up. This was not an MSX port or anything that I am aware of, and really, this is just a fantastic port of the arcade game. And it's nice that Team Pixel Boy gives credit where it's due to the programmer. So let's just open this up and take a look inside. So we have the cartridge, which I always love Team Pixel Boy's artwork and style. And the carts really look great. Same thing with the manuals. I mean, again, nice full color manual. We open it up inside. You've got all of your instructions and everything you need. Of course, me being the gamer that I am, I don't actually read the instructions, but I love the fact that it is here. So, here we've got Wizard of Wor. Let's actually go pop this into the ColecoVision and play. So Wizard of Wor does require the Super Game module from Opcode Games, which of course we've got. So let's pop the sucker in and turn it on. Alright, so we just turned it on, and of course the game just told us to insert a coin. So let's go ahead and do that.
Ready.
So let's actually put in a couple of credits so we could start with multiple guys. Will be the yellow team, and here we go.
You are in the war.
So just like it looked in the arcade, seriously, this is just a fantastic looking port of the game. Oh, don't want to shoot that down. So again, if you've never played Wizard of Wor, really the objective is you're in this maze. You and your helper guy, which I can shoot if I want, and the objective is just to clear all the enemies.
Right, my pet, and you explode.
And yes, the voice is pretty much exactly how it was in the arcade. I got died. I will say that this is not necessarily an easy game. These guys do get pretty aggressive pretty quickly here, as you will see. Damn it. I'm gonna use the radar to see where the invisible guy is at. Escape. Oh.
You are in the war.
I'm not talking too much during this one because I kind of just want to let the game speak for itself, but I will talk a little bit. I mean, this really is just such a fun classic arcade. In fact, I just died like an idiot there. In fact, it had to have been like one of the first, multiplayer, games that I can remember, in the arcade. Oh, God damn it. That was almost not fair.
Another warrior for my babies.
Unfortunately, my blue player is now completely dead. I am also almost completely dead. I'm really kind of hoping we can see the Wizard of Wor at some point during the game, and that will be game over.
You can do better, warrior.
Alright, we're going to play one more time. So I really do want to try to see if we can get the Wizard of Wor to come out. He usually comes out after the Warlock, a couple of levels in. Alright. Let's try not to die on this first level, shall we? We can avoid it. Oh, come on! Thanks, blue guy. Just talked about him trying not to die on the first level, and you have to go and kill me, like an idiot. Thanks, pal. Don't worry, I will repay that favor momentarily. Alrighty, let's see. What the hell? Screw you, blue guy. Okay, yellow. Good, you deserve that, blue guy. Warlock! Ah. Oh, he came out for like a second! Stupid blue guy. Alright, let's see if we can get the wizard to come back out. And this time, blue guy, try not to kill him right away. I mean, I guess, I know that's kind of hard not to say to kill him right away, because that's what you want to do. But, doesn't make for the best of demo now, does it, blue guy? Oh, there he is, there he is! And he kicked my ass. Yay, Wizard of Wor! Oh!
Another warrior for my babies.
Again, I just have to say how impressed I am with all the work that is being done by the homebrewers to make something like this. I mean, just imagine, you know, what this would have been like in like 1982 or 1983, and 12-year-old me would have been just completely like amazed to have this game. And it's just super cool that these homebrewers are keeping these systems alive and making these games. I mean, you know, and everything, that not even just the game itself, but the packaging and everything looks completely awesome. You know, it really is just like being a kid again in the 80s. You know, and even 10 years ago when I was a fan of the ColecoVision since I grew up with it, and a fan of it as an adult, I wasn't even aware that homebrew games like this existed. So it was so awesome just to see all these homebrewers that are continuing to make games, continuing to keep the systems alive. It's really cool. I simply cannot say enough how impressed I am. Do not make me go dead. Okay, come on, Warlock.
Right from my pet and you
There's actually a barcade around the corner from us here in Orlando that does have a Wizard of Wor. It's called Player 1, and I feel like I almost need to now go down to Player 1 and play this again so I can compare. It really is such a good port. I mean, sure, there's like little tiny things here and there, but, you know, to be honest, it's like this plays every bit as good as the arcade version.
You can do better, warrior.
It always makes fun of me. And there's my high score. All right, so that's Wizard of Wor by Team Pixel Boy. Again, I just cannot say enough how impressed I am with the port, everything about the game. It's fantastic. So if you want to get a copy of this, I recommend going to teampixelboy.com. And I know that it's not an online store, but you'll find a contact information there, how to contact them via email, and just send them an email and ask them if they have any copies left. And if they do, I would grab one because this is a must-have game for any ColecoVision fan. Thanks again for watching.